Hello everyone and welcome to Around Town. I'm Elizabeth Graff and we're here in the studio today with Chuck Vorzine. And Chuck is from the Dublin-Lawrence County Humane Society. The month of October is going to be very busy for you guys. Now let's talk about this. Tell us, everyone, what is this Halloween?
Okay, what this is our Howl, H-O-W-L, Halloween dog walk and costume contest. The dogs get to dress up in the way that a lot of kids and adults too like to dress up. It will take place on Saturday, October 25th from 10 noon until 12 noon at the Bicentennial Plaza in downtown Dublin. That's next to the Dublin Theater. It's a $10 entry fee for each dog. You need to have proof of vaccination, of rabies vaccination. That's very important. The dog walk is just kind of a parade to see all the dogs in costume, whatever your creative mind comes up with. You can dress up your dog or dogs that way. And then we'll have a contest in various categories. For the best costume overall, that's one category. Best pet owner look-alike. If you and your dog are dressed alike and you look alike, then that's one entry you can go for. Best ears, best tail, most kisses in 30 seconds, most tail wags in 30 seconds, best trick, and best overall. Those will be the categories. And it's always a lot of fun to see these animals dressed up the way they are.
Yes.
And the people.
And the people, exactly. I remember when everyone was parading their dogs and how they really got into it, not only with their dog in the costume, but how they dressed themselves to match, with... And then, so explain the kisses thing. What are the kisses?
It tends to be the smaller dogs. It's hard to heft a 180-pound Rottweiler in your arms. But what the owners do is it's kind of the honor system. Each owner keeping track. They'll hold the dog up real close to their face, and the judges will say go. They'll time them, and they'll try and encourage the dog to lick them or kiss them, whatever constitutes a kiss, and they'll keep track. And at the end, we'll see who has the most kisses.
Has anyone ever put peanut butter or honey on their faces?
I have no idea if anybody's done that. That's the old TV trick, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah,
that would be cheating, though, right?
Perhaps. No rules to say they can't. But and it's the same thing but with best tail wags. You could get larger dogs, too. Just count. Some dogs' tails are whipping back and forth. The others kind of slow. But most tail wags, we will have that, too.
That's cute. And, little nub of a tail just going.
To show that they're winners. Mm-hmm. So those are the different categories. We'll have a 50-50 raffle. However much money that we get from selling raffle tickets around town, I'm pretty sure it's $1 a ticket. The total amount of money, half of it will be donated to the Humane Society, and half of it the winner gets to keep.
Oh, nice. Mm-hmm. Now, let's talk about the tricks. How long have you attended the Halloween?
I've only been to, I think this will be my fourth one, if I'm not mistaken. We used to have it at Stubbs Park, and for whatever reason, they decided that downtown Dublin, which isn't that far away, would be a better place, so that's where it's held. So I think this is probably the fourth one I've attended. Okay,
so this one coming up is your fourth one. So you've seen some decent tricks.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I'm trying to remember what tricks... Oh gosh, one dog would weave in and out of its owner's legs as they walked along together. One dog had the basic sit, stay, beg. I just can't remember all the tricks, but it's certainly something interesting to see.
See what kind of tricks people come up with. And, I've seen some on YouTube and things like that, on Facebook, where the dog will play dead or things like that. And it's interesting, and it makes me always wonder, how do they train their dog to do that? They must really work hard and take their time with their dog. And I'm sure it's a bit of a trust thing, too, and probably a treat to teach them how to do that.
Yeah, I guess there's a good, important relationship there between the dog and the owner. The owner can train the dog sufficiently. Mm-hmm. Maybe someday we'll have a smart enough dog that it trains the owner to do a trick. Who knows?
Yeah. Now, is there a time limit to when you can enter, or can you just show up that day?
Show up that day.
Okay.
And the fact is from 10 till 12, I believe they probably are going to actually start at 10. So that means you probably would want to get there a little bit before 10 to have time to register, because the judges will be at a table. You need to, well, not the judges, the judges' assistants will be at a table. You need to have information filled out, pay your $10, show proof of rabies certificate, rabies vaccination. Then the actual event will try and start around 10 o'clock then, and should be over around 12 noon.
And I remember last year the walk was free.
Oh, yeah. Let's see, that's how it works. Yeah, I think that, I'm glad you said that. Yeah, if you want to walk your pet and not enter the contest, that's okay too. To actually enter the contest, then it's a $10 fee, but you could be in the parade for free.
Right.
I'm glad you mentioned that. And I asked one of the people who's been involved with the society for a number of years, do you ever have other than dogs entered? Because it does say it does say dog walking costume contest, but we've had people. She said they've had a goat, and I think they had a rabbit. And so somebody out there, if you have a pet that you would like to maybe have in the parade, I'm not sure if they could be in the contest or not, but at least show up with your guinea pig or your rabbit or your squirrel or your horse or whatever in costume and have a lot of fun. And that's the important thing. Have fun and raise a little bit of money for the Humane Society.
Right.
And create awareness. I think that's the key.
Yes, exactly.
Awareness. Again, getting back to spay and neuter. We need to create awareness about the Humane Society, what it's doing, and what it's doing would be made so much easier if there weren't so many huge numbers of animals coming into the shelter, cats, primarily dogs too, and if people would spay or neuter, that wouldn't happen.
Very important.
So, yeah.
Yes. Now, if you don't have a pet, or maybe your pet's too shy, like mine, you can just show up. And you can participate by clap and cheering the dog on, and it's just adorable.
Yeah, visiting and talking with the people and the dogs. And, it's a lot of fun. It's a fun event. And
tell us again the dates, times, and where.
Yeah, it's Saturday, October 25th. That'll be the Saturday before Halloween, from 10 a.m. until 12 noon. At the Bicentennial Plaza, that's in downtown Dublin, right next to Dublin Theater.
Okay, and it's $10 if you want to participate in the contest.
Right, that's correct.
All right. Well, you know what? I really appreciate every time you come in here, we get to talk about the Humane Society and how things are going and how people can, participate in.
Two other things real quick here.
Yes.
We are on Facebook. You can check us out at Facebook. And the website, which is www.dublinlawrencehumanesociety.org. We have pictures of all the dogs and cats, most of the dogs and cats waiting to be adopted. We have descriptions. We have news information, little tidbits, items in the news that you can check on. There's one tab you can check on for volunteering. At the Pet Sense Pet Supply Store, we have a photo display of dogs available to be adopted. Also, at the Pet Sense Pet Supply Store at the Dublin Mall, we have 6 large cat cages up front that will hold anywhere from 6 to 12 cats that are available to be adopted. So there's a lot of ways that you can find out and check out ways to volunteer, to foster, to adopt, to see the animals.
Mm-hmm. All right. You heard this straight from Chuck Wierzin. And I appreciate you coming out here and telling us about this again.
Thank you for the opportunity.
You're welcome. And thanks, everyone, for watching. And we'll see you next time on Around Town.